Welcome. Let's come into our yoga seat. So remembering that base of support that starts with our feet. In our feet, there are 3 points in each foot which support the weight of our bodies. So these are a point just here underneath the big toe, a point here just underneath the pinky toe, and a point here just underneath, like in the center of the heel. So as you sit away from your chair so that your abdominal muscles actually need to work to keep you upright. Place your feet on the floor and play with those points. See if you can find them in each one of your feet. So just play with pressing down in that pad just underneath the big toe, just underneath the pinky toe, just underneath like where the heel is, in the center of the heel, and really become familiar with these points. If you do this a little bit every day, it will really help with your balance and your stability. So bring the weight now evenly into all 3 points. And just let your feet rest there. Let the weight of your legs pour down into those points in your feet. And then imagine and feel the center of your feet. So just right in the center of your feet and draw up from the floor, from the earth, up through the center of the feet, up through your body. Notice what that does, if anything, to your posture. And then as you exhale, keep that lift, but let your muscles just relax. Your shoulders, your eyes, your jaw. And just soften into this nice yoga seat. Now let's just adjust the engagement within the core to help keep you upright. So if you bring your attention to your pelvic floor and just gently draw up and back with the pelvic floor, that will create a bit of stability here in the base of the pelvis. And then a little bit of a draw inward of the navel toward the spine, just a tiny, tiny bit. Good. Enough that you can still breathe and have your belly be soft. Good. And then just sit like this for a moment and notice. Feel the places in your body that may feel a little bit tight or tense. There may still be some, and that's fine. Just notice what they are and where they are. And also notice the places in your body that actually feel good, that feel spacious and open. And even if it's just the tip of your little finger or the top of your ear, yeah, that's something. And just notice how all of these sensations of spaciousness, of tension, and everything in between can all exist here within this body of yours, and everything in between, and just know that there's room for it all. Right? Just let it all be there. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just let that exhale just flush through your system, combing through the tangles. Let's try that again. Breathing in and and one more like this. Let the exhale carry you a little deeper into an inner stillness. And then gently bring your attention just to your heart as you let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And just feel gently in the space of your heart with kindness and friendliness. You may notice that as you start to quiet the body and the mind slows down a little, that this sense of gentleness arises and reveals itself from within that inner quiet. And then let's now bring the attention to the breath. And we'll just do a couple rounds of deep yogic breathing. Right? So take a moment just to breathe like you normally would. Deep breath in and out. And just notice where it is that that breathing happens within you. And you may notice that most of the breathing that we do comes from kind of the upper part of the lungs, of the thoracic region. So now let's change the intention of where our breath goes, right? So that we can direct the breath and the energy of the breath deeper into the body. So let's take the hands and just place them. You can place them either with the thumbs curled around the backside of the body, or just place them gently on your rib cage toward the bottom of your ribs. And as you inhale, see if you can direct the breath down into the low pockets of the lungs so that the rib cage expands into your hands with the inhale and retracts back to its normal position, its natural position on the exhale. And do this a few times. I like to think of it as if you were, with each inhale, you were pouring water like into a glass, and the water goes down to the bottom of the glass first. Let the inhale pour down into the bottom part of the lungs first. And then expand on all sides as you continue the inhale, and as you exhale, that gentle retraction. So can you feel that this is maybe a little bit of a different breath than how you normally breathe? Good. And now I'd like you to take your hands onto your belly. And really, again, as you breathe in, send the breath and the energy of the breath down into the bottom pockets of the lungs. The diaphragm will press down a little, and the belly might bulge out a little bit as you breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Good. And now let's try putting those together to fill the lungs completely in a comfortable yogic breath. So as you breathe in, send the breath way down into the bottom pockets of the lungs. The belly expands. Keep breathing in. The ribs will expand. And then up into the collarbones, all the way up to the top of the lungs. And then exhale, nice and slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Again, breathing into the belly, let the belly expand, the ribs expand, all the way up to the collarbone, and hold for a moment. And then breathe out through the mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in one more time. Belly expands, ribs expand, all the way up to the collarbones. Slowly, calmly exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let your breath just return to its natural rhythm. Take a moment to notice how you feel. And now, may you continue on with your day with a calm mind, a calm body, and a peaceful heart. Om Shanti.